Yeah. So first, you should learn the Unity or Unreal game programming concepts. Okay. Then you can apply those concepts in creating or developing AR VR apps. So because we need at every stage of AR VR development, we need the game programming concepts, be it physics or UI or animation, okay, or creating object, destroying objects. So these all are fundamental game programming concepts. So anybody who wants to learn AR VR, they should start from the game programming, not the AR VR. Okay. So that's what we have discussed in the last class. We set up a AR Foundation project. Okay. Again, if anybody needs any help on that, suppose you need any video support or any documents that you need from my side, you can request. I can share the documents. Okay. So today I want to show some outputs. Okay. We can create some outputs. So we will understand how to create simple AR applications using AR Foundation. So I can just copy the AR Foundation features. Okay. Just for reference, you can check this later. So we already know that. Very important thing you should understand. AR Foundation itself is not an AR SDK. So AR Foundation is not an AR SDK. It is just a framework that supports multiple platforms in a single package. Okay. It's a framework. It's a framework where we can use Google AR Core, Apple AR Kit, Microsoft HoloLens. There are multiple plugins we can use. Okay. So when you see the introduction, you can see these are the platforms supported by AR Foundation. Because we already told you in the last session, for any AR technology, for example, starting from tracking images, tracking objects, or tracking environment. Okay. For all these things, the fundamental concept is computer vision. Computer vision. So every company, they have their own algorithms. Okay. Based on the algorithm, they create the AR feature. For example, the company called Euphoria Engine. That's a AR software. That's a AR SDK. So means they have their own algorithms for tracking different targets, tracking objects, tracking images, tracking environment, like tracking the flat surface, tracking the product box. So this, they won't support face tracking because this is aimed at enterprise level development for enterprise. So they won't support face tracking. So every company out there, they have their
Damothar, are you there? We are unable to hear you. Damodar, am I audible to everyone?
just told you Euphoria AR SDK. Okay. Now, the AR Foundation is not an SDK. It is from Unity. Okay. AR Foundation is from Unity. They don't create any SDK. They don't create any algorithm for any feature. What they are doing, they are taking all the SDKs and creating one common package, a framework. Okay. So they support these SDKs. They support these SDKs from these companies. And I told you why Unity is creating a framework called AR Foundation for cross-platform development, or you can say multi-platform development. So in this project, I'm going to show you right now, I can create one image tracking application. That image tracking application will work on AR core, means Android platform, iOS platform, okay, without any change. Okay, because it's a common framework. But if you are going to use AR core separately, AR kit separately, then you should maintain two different projects for the same logic. Two different projects. But here it's a framework. Just only one project is enough. Only one code base is enough. But you can build for multiple platforms. You can build for these platforms. You can build for Android, iOS, visionOS, HoloLens, that is a AR headset, MetaQuest, that is VR headset, Android XR, that's upcoming OS for AR, VR, and MR. So everything is supported here. So we have explained in detail about the need for AR Foundation. Today, I want to show you a simple output. Okay. So we want to develop an image target based image target, or you can say image tracking, image target based AR application. So we'll just display one 3D model, we animate 3D model, we interact with, we can create a UI for that to interact with the 3D model. Okay, a simple image target based AR application. Okay, but before that, I hope last class I showed you a few outputs. Let's show me a few more outputs just for image tracking. Yes.
See anything, sharing your screen or thing to where unable to see anything from your end.
Yeah, I am actually sharing. Let me share it again. I already shared. Let me share it again. It says connecting. Now it's connected, I think. Visible? Yeah. So I was saying about we want to develop one image target based application today. It's very simple. I'll show you that. But before that, what is this image target based application? You can scan one image. On top of image, we can display one 3D model. Okay. We can scan one image or any image you can choose. On top of the image, we can display the 3D model. Not only 3D model, you can create very interactive animation, user interface things. Okay. I'll just show a few videos. Okay. So based on Euphoria. So I have that in my project. I can show output also for that. So, but I can see Euphoria multi-target. We get so many videos. I can say product box AR. You'll understand it. So product box AR. So we want to create this kind of interactive output. You see they are scanning one product box. It's an image end of the day. It's an image. It's an image. When you scan that image, we display some data on top of it. It can be information about the product, some advertisement, anything you can decide and display. But what you need again, the game programming concepts like creating the UI, creating animation, playing the audio, putting everything together. Okay, it's all programming concepts, game programming concept. Then what we do in AR, we do nothing in AR. It's just a feature. It's already available for us. You just need to choose one proper image and develop the application using the programming concepts. And rest of the things will be taken care by the AR system. It will display the data. we have to create the data. Displaying data is done by the AR system, the AR software. So our job is to create the data, all this data. Okay, let me show you one small output. So last class I tried to show you some issues it could not be. Now just show you a small output to display the car when you scan one image. So I have an image here. Hope it works today. Just a minute, I'll just open that image. So I don't have a printout. I don't have a printout of the image, but I can open the image on the another screen, and show in front of the web camera. So let me open it. So the image I'm using for development is actually this image, okay? This is the image I'm using because it's a relevant image. I want to display one car model, so I'm using one car image. So the question is again, how to choose images? What image is best image for tracking? So those things we should discuss, okay? Now, let's go to the project, click play button, let it open and show the image in front of the camera. Again, that problem. Anyway, let me show the output once. The import. So let's try again. Let's try again this one. Okay, now you see, I can scan this image, immediately I got the car. A simple image target based AR. When you scan one image, on top of the image, we are placing the car like this. Okay, I can click on the car body to change the color. So actually, right now I'm using my mouse. But once you create a APK, install on the smartphone, you can actually touch on the car body to apply some different color to the car body. You can go closer and check everything. A simple car model. Fine. So this is what we call image tracking or image target. Okay, just display one 3D model using image target. It's very, very simple. Again, what we are doing here, nothing. I am just using the AR feature, nothing else. Without writing any code, without knowing anything, I can create the application if I know the basic Unity. But if you know how to create animations, okay, or how to create this kind of interaction, touch interaction, then you will get a better output with every animation, everything. Okay, fine. The same things what we are going to display using the AR foundation. So the output I'm showing is actually using Euphoria. Using Euphoria, that is this software, this one. It's very easy to learn. So our focus is actually on AR foundation because AR foundation supports multiple AR features. You can see the feature list here. It supports image tracking, face tracking, body tracking, object tracking. Means we can track real object. You can track real object. Just show a few more videos, then I'll show you the output. It's very simple. We can create it. For example, Toyota car model AR. This is called object tracking, tracking the real object. Go and scan the real object. On top of real object, we can display some data. There's a real car. Scan the real car using the mobile app, your application. And top of the car, we are displaying some data. The UI, animation, some 3D model, we are displaying it. Okay. like this. This is called object tracking. You can track a small toy or a bigger object like this car. Everything is possible. So tracking the image, tracking the object, then tracking environment. Tracking means track any big environment like a classroom, auditorium, any environment. Check this output again. Like scan any, you see this? Scan any area and display some outputs there. It can be a furniture, it can be some other product demo. Just scan the area. You'll play something in that area. Okay. But how to create this kind of outputs? What data we need? You see, we need a 3D space, 3D map of the entire environment. If you want to create object tracking application or area tracking, whether you want to track an object or whether you want to track an area like environment, what you need is the 3D map of the entire object or the entire area. Suppose I want to track the Maruti Swift car. Suppose I can go and scan a real Maruti Swift car. On top of that car, I can display some data. But what you need for the development, you need the exact 3D model of the car, the particular model, or the 3D scan of the car. So 3D scan is not going to be perfect. You should hire one 3D modeling artist and create the 3D model properly. That is for object. But if you want to track the area or environment, you should create a 3D map of the environment. 3D map of the environment like this. You can either use a professional 3D camera. You can see there is a camera behind this guy. That's a 3D camera. It will take multiple pictures of the entire environment. From that picture, it will actually create the 3D map. Or it has a depth sensor. Using the depth sensor, it will create the 3D map of the environment. You can use this kind of professional camera, or you can use the iPhone LiDAR scanner. iPhone Pro LiDAR scanner, but it is not going to be perfect. You have to keep on holding the mobile, then slowly scan the environment. It is not perfect. So you should have a proper professional 3D camera like this. If you use, then once you get the 3D map of the environment like this, you can use this data in the development in the Unity. I can place whatever I want in every part of this area environment. Any 3D model I can place. Once you complete development, you can give the application to users. But what's the purpose of tracking the environment? You can place data wherever you want for training purposes, for teaching purposes, for navigation purposes, indoor navigation. Indoor navigation. A person can scan the environment, it will guide. The application will guide where to go from where. So just for example, take this demo. You see, they can scan any area in the office. Somebody is scanning the Xerox, the photocopying machine. Photocopying machine. So what we can display there? We can display one video, how to replace the paper, how to operate the machine. Just anyone, they can go and scan this area. They can see the video and operate the machine. Instead of reading the manuals, instead of asking someone else, they can use the application, scan the area. This is what we developed already. They can see the video and work on it. Just one sample, but we can create indoor navigation. We can do whatever you want. But what we need, the data, the 3D map of the entire environment. That is not easy to get. You should use either 3D professional camera. If you are going to use iPhone LiDAR scanner, it is not going to be perfect. Okay. Maybe it's okay for fun projects. You can use it slowly. You will get a proper 3D model. You see, they are scanning one real car and they get a 3D map of the car or 3D mesh of the car. But this is not perfect. This is not perfect. I want exact 3D model for the object tracking development. Fine. scan any object, you'll immediately get a 3D mesh and place it. But you see, this is not perfect. This is not perfect. This I cannot use in the object tracking development. So you see, there are so many AR features available, starting from basic image tracking, face tracking, object tracking, tracking the environment. The best example for tracking environment is actually the Angry Birds AR or the IKEA AR, IKEA place that we showed you in the last class, IKEA AR. You are tracking the flat surface, tracking a flat surface, horizontal plane. Very good example for tracking environment. Okay, so we can keep on talking about lots of features, but we have limited time. Let's go and show you the output. So how to create one image target based application using AR Foundation. Okay, using AR Foundation in Unity game engine. That is our agenda today. But what you need, the target images. So what we need is actually one target images you need. Sorry, target images you need. Then you need the 3D data, 3D models. So when you scan an image, what data you want to display? So for example, display a car model, 3D model in AR when an image is scanned, or you can say tracked. So you should use your camera, smartphone camera, to scan the image. Right now we are using the web camera. So web camera works with other engines. For AR Foundation, we should use the smartphone to test output. So we need two data, target images and 3D models. So 3D models we can download from multiple websites. That's not a problem. Okay, there are good websites available. We can download the models for free. For example, Sketchfab. So mostly we need a .fbx format for Unity. This is the best recommended file format for 3D models while working in the Unity game engine. So I can go to Sketchfab, okay, log in using your Google ID, search for car or anything. We can download some free 3D models from here. For example, this one, I can click on this old rusty car. Okay, then scroll down. I can click on download 3D model, sign into the account. Then again, click download 3D model. Here I should choose FBX. FBX, that's a thing. Okay, you can use this website or you can go for some other website. For example, poly.pizza. Poly.pizza is one more website where we can get very good low quality models. For example, I can click on this guy, click download and choose either OBJ or GLB. GLB is mainly for web AR and VR. Okay, OBJ is okay, but we need FBX. We need FBX. You can, it is available in this website. Okay, you can check and download FBX. So Sketchfab is a very good website. Or you can go to Unity Asset Store. Download very good models from the official asset store from Unity. Search for anything, for example, car. Then filter free assets. Click on the price, filter free assets. Choose any one car model. For example, this sports car. then I can download the model from here. So there's a step, there's a proper step we should follow. I'm not giving those steps right now. I'm just showing the multiple websites where we can download the 3D models. Now I'm going to give you a predefined 3D models for this class. You can get it later. So 3D models we can download from multiple websites. That's not a problem. But what about target images? Because when you actually scan one image, we should get the output. But what type of images we should choose? Can I choose any random image from Google search, or is there any rule, or are there any rules I should follow while choosing the target images? You cannot choose any random image. You should follow the rules. Okay. So how to choose a target image for image tracking? Just 4 conditions, okay, or only you can say 2 conditions: good details, good, and or you can say rich detail, good contrast. Just choose images based on these 2 properties, then that image will be good for tracking. Image should have a good detail and good contrast, not too dark, too bright, no reflection. Okay. For example, it's an instinct. It's a natural instinct. You can look at image and check it's good or not by automatically. For example, I search for mountain. Go to images. Every image you see here, mostly good image. For example, this one is a good image. Okay. And this is a good image. Every image is a good image. Okay. So when we are using AR foundation, there is no way to test the image quality. We should just select based on these 2 data: rich detail, good contrast. But if you are going to use Euphoria offers a tool, a web-based tool to check the output, to check the quality of the image. Or you can use Mind AR. It has one more web-based tool to check the image quality. So even though we are going to use the image with the AR foundation, we should choose a proper image for tracking. On what basis we should choose the image? These 2 properties: rich detail, and good contrast. If you are not sure about quality, you can use this Mind AR image targets compiler. Search for Mind AR, go to image targets compiler, upload the image. For example, I have the mountain image here. I'll upload it. Mountain. I'll just show you the quality anyway. This one. Once it uploads, I can just click start button. Let it process and see the tracking point. You see, it's a very good image for tracking. There are so many tracking points available. It's a good image. Okay. Or you can use Euphoria image database. I can just go to my login. I can log into my Euphoria account. Then go to target manager. There I have lots of databases. I can go to any one database. There, click add target and search for the quality. I have already added. You see this image? It got 5 star. It's a very good image. When you click on the image and click show features, you can see lots of tracking points are there. So every AR has their own algorithm. The Mind AR is actually web-based AR. It has its own algorithm to find the tracking points. Euphoria has their own AR image tracking. They have their own algorithm to find the tracking points. But generally it is a good image. So we should choose images based on these 2 qualities. If you are not sure about the quality, as I told you, just go to this Mind AR image targets compiler, upload the image and check the quality. If you see multiple tracking points, it's a good image only. So that's the first step. Choose target images based on these 2 things. Then you can import the target images. So choose target images and import the images and import them to your AR foundation project. I can show you this. In this project, I already have some few target images here, every one of them is good image only, but I can show you how to import them, how to import these images to my project. I can remove them. This is the target images folder, it's empty. I can right click on target images, then import new asset, then choose the images. So I have the images here, I can choose it. Target images, I can choose all these images, Control A, import. Every image is good image for tracking. Now I can import one more image also from downloads. Right click on again, target images, import new asset, then go to downloads. There I can search for one car model, import it. That's the first step. So download the target images, then import them to your AR foundation project. 3D models, we can download 3D models from asset store, but I can give you some models later. Once I complete this, I can actually give you the entire package. I can give you the entire project to you. You can try later. So first step, we want to create one simple image AR. Simple image AR. We can say we want to display some car model. Okay. Or I can say, yeah, let it simple, not a problem. First step would be we should create one scene. Okay. So if you're not familiar with the Unity concept, all these things seem very strange and very new, but you should learn Unity concept. That's what I'm again saying. In AR, we are not doing anything new. We are applying the game programming concepts. We should know how to open Unity, how to work with the Unity windows, how to create game objects, how to create the scene. All those fundamentals should be known to you. Let's create a new scene called simple image AR in scenes folder and open it. That's the first step. So we need a scene. Again, there's no time to explain what is a scene, how to work in the scene. So I can simply go right click on scenes folder, go to create menu, then scene menu, create menu, scene menu, then click scene, or select scenes folder, then go to click on the plus icon in the project window, then scene, click on scene. Either you can right click on scenes folder, go to create menu, then scene menu, then click scene, or select scenes, then click plus icon in the project window, then scene menu, then click scene, rename it simple image AR. Open the scene. That's the first step. Second step, we should delete main camera because we are going to use AR camera. That's a software component. We are going to use AR camera. That's a software component. So delete main. That's the second step. You can go select and delete main camera. Done. Then we should add two important game objects. Okay. Because when we are working with AR foundation, these two game objects are needed in the hierarchy, in the scene. Without these two game objects, our AR won't work. So those two are, you can simply right click in the hierarchy window. You can right click in the hierarchy window, go to XR menu. In the XR menu, you can click AR session and XR origin. AR session and XR origin. So we need two objects. Add AR session, comma, XR origin. It actually says mobile game objects. game objects to hierarchy. So you can simply right click in the hierarchy, right click in the hierarchy, go to XR menu, or click on the plus icon in the hierarchy, go to XR menu, then click AR session. Okay. Then again right click or click on the plus icon in the hierarchy, XR origin. So there are so many scripts, so many components available while using AR foundation. So right now we have a XR origin, this one. Okay. So we just need to add these two game objects to the scene. Then just two more steps available, but I already have a scene here. Okay. It's very simple. I can explain the process again. That's why we are getting a new scene right now. I have scripts also, the coding files. I can share it with you. Okay. But we just need only two objects, nothing else. Then we should configure the XR origin for image tracking. We should configure XR origin for image tracking. We simply attach one AR tracked image manager component. That's the only thing we need. AR tracked image manager. Simple. So, fourth step, fourth one, attach AR tracked image manager component to XR origin game object. So it means I can go open our scene, select XR origin. Once you select XR origin, in the inspector, click add component, search for AR tracked image manager, AR tracked image manager, just attach it. That is the fourth step. So once you attach it, it is asking for some data. It is asking for the image library, and the object you want to place when you scan the target. We should create one image library. In the image library, we should add the target images. Okay, so once you attach it, now what we have to do? Now we need to create an image library. It's actually called reference image library. We need to create an image library and add target images to it. We need to create an image library and add target image to it. So fifth step, how to create one image library means it's very simple. Right click on assets, go to create menu, then XR menu, then click reference image library, or click on the plus icon in the project window, go to XR menu, then click reference image library. Both are correct. So create a reference image library called, we can give a proper name for this, okay, called, let's see, my target images. So how to create it? You can simply right click assets, go to create menu, the XR menu, then click reference image library and rename it my target images. Simple. So I can show you, right click in the project window or right click on assets or click on the plus icon, all are same. So right click on assets, go to create menu, XR menu, then reference image library. Give a name, my target images. Then you should add the image by using the add image button. So sixth step, add target images to my target images library. So how to add? It's very simple. Select library, then click add image. Simple. So select this library, click add image. You can keep on clicking add image multiple times if you want to upload multiple images. Right now I am going to upload only one image here, only one image. So my target images, select and click add image. It is asking for the data. It is asking for the image, name of the image, okay, and the size of the image. By default, we actually use meters in Unity. Meters in Unity development. Let's see what is the size we are going to get here, okay? But how to add one image? It's simply drag the image to this box. So first click on add image, you'll get one entry for the image. Click add image, you'll get one entry for the image. Go to your target images folder. From there, just drag one image. For example, the car image. I can simply drag and drop to this box. Then specify size. If you click on this, you can see the actual size. It's nothing. If you don't give, you'll get a default size. I can say, for example, 2. 2 means 2 meters. 2 means 2 meters. That's the size of the image target in tracking. So I'm not giving anything. Let's see what output we are going to get. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating one add image, dragging one image and giving the name. The name is automatically taken. That's it. So it's a good image for tracking. Now this is ready. If you want, you can click add image, one more add image, add one more image here. For example, solar system. You can add one more image. I can say stones. I have stones image. Yeah, stones image. So 3 images, 3 names, and I'm not specifying the size. We'll talk about the size shortly. So the library has 3 images. Library has 3 images. Now, seventh step, we should assign the library to assign my target images library to AR tracked image manager component. So it means select XR origin. There we have this component AR tracked image manager. It is asking for the library, this one. So we have a library with us right now. So simply drag your library and drop inside this library box. So we are giving a list of target images to the system. Then the last one, tracked image prefab. It means which object you want to place when you scan the image. Right now we have 3 images. When you scan all 3 images, we are going to place one 3D model in output. We are going to place one 3D model in output. It will work. You can follow the exact same step later, it will work. Right now you see I got 3 images, but I got only one data here. Only one 3D model I can use. I can use only one 3D model here. For example, I can go to my models folder, then HQ cars folder. So models, HQ cars, then prefabs. I can drag one color car to the tracked image prefab box here. So just drag yellow color car, drop inside this box. It means when you scan these 3 images, you'll get the same output. So that's the meaning of it. We are telling when you scan the image, display this 3D model. Display this 3D model in AR output. That's the meaning of it. But the thing is, we have 3 images. For all 3 images, you'll get the same output, same car output. That's fine initially, okay? Again, I cannot show you the output using the web camera. It won't work in that way. But you can just build the APK for Android and you can try. Okay. So how to build for Android? Again, we don't have much time to explain that. Once I complete this scene, I can explain that anyway. So it's very simple. You can replicate this later. Maybe I can complete in 5 minutes. So you can actually complete the scene like this. It's very simple, only few steps. 8th step would be simply assign a 3D model. It's called prefab 2. Simple. So again, select XR session, then go to AR tracked image manager. Okay. Component there, we should drag the 3D model to this tracked image prefab box. That's it. Save it. I can go to my file, build profiles. In the build profiles, I can click add open scene list, remove the previous scene, delete, then add the current scene. So simply click on this button, add open scenes. It will add the current simple image AR scene. Okay, so we should go to file, build profiles. On right should be the active platform. Then click open scene list, remove the previous scene, add the current scene. Then go to player settings, change the name. Company name, you can give your name. Product name, just give the scene name. Simple image AR. That's it. Nothing to do here.
Hi, Fimi. Any issue with Damodar's connection? Fimi, you there? Anyone see either Simi or Damodar online? Because I'm not able to see any one of them online. Students, could you please confirm if any one of you can see those?
Hi, Sarika.
Hi, Simi. Any problem with the connection?
Just a second. Actually, my volume is low. Wait a second, please. Yes,
Sure.
Sarika. Is there any issue going on?
Damodar is not online. I
Okay,
guess there is some
Let
issue
me
with
let me check with him. I was calling to him only. Just give
Mhm.
me 1 second. Huh? रुको. हम्म. Hi, Sarika. He's joining again. There is some issue. I mean, he's saying that he's in the session. Are you able to see him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I was same because he said that I am in the session itself. I said no, we cannot see you and we cannot hear you properly. So I
In
have
fact, I
asked him to
confirm.
log out and log in again. Yes, so allow him another second. He will be joining in again.
Sure.
I'm here in the session itself.
Sure.
Can you hear me now, everyone?
Yeah, Damodar, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So when did you lost my connection? Because I was explaining all the concepts.
No, but in between we lose the track, and I guess most of the students have already left because it's been like almost 10 minutes. So I'm not able to see a few of them.
Okay.
Damodar, I think it's better because there are very few less, students. So I think we should reschedule this session maybe for an hour or so. So it's better than you can drop off the session as of now because the strength is very low of the
Okay.
students, and there is no point time in with a handful of students we can proceed with the session. Let's
Okay.
wait for the next communication, and let me just have discussion with my team
Okay.
how when we can reschedule it,
Sure.
and yeah, let's just reschedule this session
Yeah,
for
fine,
us
fine. Not a problem.
uh,
Not a problem.
an hour maybe.
Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, students. You can drop off the call for now we can we'll reschedule the session, and we'll keep you updated about when we can reschedule it. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Sarika. Thank you, Damodar. And sorry for this
Thank you.
inconvenience. Just let us know that when you wanted to have
Sure.
reschedule it. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I'll
you.
share the availability of Damodar.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you
sure,
so
sure.
much. Thanks.